fake. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but we just want to see if they're true. Like this one, Hunter Pence eats pizza with a fork.
No, I eat pizza with my hands.
Okay, all right, what about this one?
Like everybody.
Hunter Pence puts ketchup on his hot dog.
Always mustard.
Okay. Hunter Pence doesn't chip in for gas.
I mean, I would love to chip in for gas, but I left my wallet at the park. Like, we can go get it. You eat pizza with a fork, don't you?
Oh, my old buddy. Well, the driver was Dave Feldman, who I worked with over in the Bay Area for 6 years. And then in the passenger seat there was Hunter Pence, former San Francisco Giants outfielder, now current San Francisco Giants outfielder. Spent a year last year with the Rangers, had a resurgent year, got him back into Major League Baseball, and could be a key cog for the Giants if they can get back on the field in just a bit. We're trying to hook up with Hunter Pence here in just a second, but from covering him in the Bay Area, and I covered that Giants team in 2012 all the way through his last year there where he rode around on a scooter and said goodbye. There really were very few players that had the connection with the fan base like Hunter Pence, and he embraced them and they embraced him. And so when he signed this offseason to come back with the Giants in what is really a transition time for the San Francisco team with Bruce Bochy going off into retirement and them hiring Gabe Kapler, I think it gave a lot of the fans in Giants land a little semblance of, okay, this is the tradition. This is what we used to have. And so many people were happy to have Hunter Pence back on the team. And in fact, it was his last year with the Giants. He kind of made a position switch over to left field. And so we're always trying to come up with content ideas for our pregame show. And I was like, all right, I'll pick up my guitar and write a song for it. And so I wrote a little parody song about Hunter Pence moving over to left field. I didn't think that he would watch it or he would even care. Next time I saw him in spring training, he stood up, he called me over, and he said, give me a hug. He appreciated this song, and so it wasn't just the fans that he had that connection with. It was the media as well. So hopefully if we can get this Major League Baseball season back up and running once again, we can see Hunter Pence on the field, and hopefully we can see him on this program if we can get him on the phone. We do have him right now. Are we going to take a break? No, there's Hunter. You made it, Hunter. Good to see you. I just sang your praises for like the last 3 minutes, so you might owe me something now, Hunter.
I definitely do. I heard you, and all of it is not true, but thanks for the song. That was amazing. Incredible stuff. I definitely still love that song.
Hunter, you were such a joy to cover, and I know so many Giants fans were happy to see you sign back with the Giants and hope that you can get back on the field. What was it about you and the Giants fans and that connection? Is that something that's important to you to make sure that not only do you perform on the field, but that you are one of their guys?
You know, honestly, it's just been an incredible journey. I've been so fortunate to get to play for this amazing franchise and this amazing city. I love the city. I love our stadium. I love the creativity of the fans, and it's just a great time. I don't know if there is anything in particular. I've been a part of some amazing teams, and they've definitely given me way more credit than I ever deserved. But it's been an absolute blast to do something I love, play with passion every day with some, like, in my opinion, some of the most creative and energetic and uplifting fans I've ever been a part of in my career.
Everything you do with passion, which includes when you were in the tournament for MLB The Show during this time, looking for content ideas out there. You were out there playing the game. I know you're a big video game guy, and I think you had one of the better reactions out there when you hit a walk-off home run with Buster Posey, and we're showing it right now. I mean, no matter what you do, Hunter, it seems like you're at an 11.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm competing, and honestly, even like to put the Giants logo and to have the whole team in your hands, even if it's a video game, it means a lot to me. And I was stressed out. I was losing sleep if I didn't play well. I was trying to practice, but always keeping the main scope in mind, getting ready for the real season. Hopefully we have a day where that comes. But yeah, it feels too real. It looks too real. It's like being in a virtual reality. You forget that, it doesn't really matter that much at the end of the day. Because it's not the same game, but it felt too real, and I had a lot of fun in the tournament, is for sure.
Yeah, you mentioned trying to get back to the real thing, and there are reports and some rumors out there. I don't think anything officially has been communicated to the players. MLB, according to some reports, will deliver a proposal to the Players Association coming up in about a week. But are you optimistic, Hunter, as a player, that there's going to be a plan that is put in place that can at least get you guys on the field for some of the games this season?
I mean, we have to be optimistic. In life, I'm typically, you could call me an optimist, and so I do believe that one, we'll get everything back going again someday. And do I know for sure? No, but I'm optimistic. I'm excited to get back there and do my work every day. And it seems like things are getting a little better as far as just the news in general. It's like slowly flattening the curve. Korea started baseball. So we'll see. But I'm just definitely excited and optimistic to get back. I think everybody is excited for baseball in general and for all sports. So I'm just trying to stay ready and stay optimistic and keep moving.
How much apprehension is there still, though, with it? Because you said the curve flattening. Everyone watches the news. You guys are no different than anyone else. That you're able to do it and do it as safely as possible. And I know from other sports and hearing, some hockey players talk about it's not a unanimous 100% of the players are gung-ho ready to get back. There's still some nervousness and apprehension out there for sure.
Well, I think with regards to like this decision, it's not just about yourself. It's not just about even baseball in general. It's the risk of many families and a lot of people, if this hasn't affected you personally, you don't feel the severity of the situation. But if it has affected you, then you realize. So for me, it's like I want to make my decisions not just like, oh, I want to play baseball, so let's just risk everything. There's a bigger scope at hand, and like it's not about necessarily me and my family. It's about everyone's family, and everyone's life is very important. So I think obviously you want to make sure that everything is under control and that the decision is made for the best of the whole of the whole community of all of America, of all health all around. So if we're risking the health of anyone, I think we have to be cautious. But for me, I'm kind of one of the people that like I make my decisions just to do the best I can with what's asked of me. But once again, I think this is a decision for someone, for the medical doctors, for just way above my pay grade, Ahmed.
Sure. And mine too, Hunter. And I know this is not new for you, thinking of those others than yourself. You were involved in many charities when you were with the San Francisco Giants. I know now you're part of Players for Planet, also the Home Plate Project. Why are those two important to you right now, Hunter?
Well, I do think that passing on a healthy planet to our future generations it's part of our duty as humans. I think that there's an imbalance on Earth, and that we need to do everything we can to heal the ecosystems of the Earth. And for me, planting trees is one of the best ways to prevent air pollution. Helps us breathe. It makes for nicer climates. It's definitely a great place for wildlife to live. And so for me, every tree that we plant is an impact that goes on beyond our life, because it's gonna live for quite a long time. So I want to start some kind of movement to rejuvenate the planet and to restore the Earth and make sure that we're passing it on to the future generations, so that many people can enjoy the beautiful place that we are enjoying today.
What always struck me is that you're always so cognizant of, obviously what you want to put in the ground here and what's going on with the world, but also what you put into your own body. And I'll never forget this, Hunter, from covering you. And you were always associated with kale. You were the kale guy in San Francisco, still are. But I remember talking to you one time, and I'd never heard anyone say this. You said that the team trainers actually came up to you at one point and said that you ate too healthy, and that blew my mind. Did that really happen, Hunter?
That might be misquoted a little bit. They said that my body fat was too low, and that I was prone to cramping. You get prone to cramping and pulling muscles. So the paleo just like tightens you up, and you play so many games that you actually need to have a decent amount of fat. And fortunately, I have like a good balance of fat now. So I've taken care of that as I've gotten older. But there definitely is like a too low spectrum where you're at risk.
So I'm just curious, Hunter, as we leave here, where do Oreos fit in this diet for you? Because there is a video out there from earlier in the year of you trying to eat an Oreo without your hands. I don't know that you did, and maybe that was on purpose, Hunter.
No, I think I got it. I'm not sure if I ate it or not, but yeah, I don't eat too many Oreos, but I'm not afraid to have a cookie every now and then. I had some chocolate actually the other day. Pump Street chocolate's amazing stuff that I just found out about. So yeah, I'll mix in a dessert, but not too often.
Yeah, there it was. You did. You did. You'll have one. And it's the same thing for me, Hunter. I often am cognizant of that, not getting my body fat too low. I want to keep it at a
Yeah,
good limit.
yeah.
Hunter,
You need
it's
enjoy a cheesecake.
it's always a joy talking to you. Good luck. Hopefully, you can get back on the field this year for the Giants.
Thank you, Ahmed. Appreciate you having me.